Hey there guys, how's it going, and welcome to Team Scribs, what many consider the worst ultimate team on YouTube, but I don't think they're so bad, you know. For those of you who don't know, I have an American slash MLS team, although I think the thumbnail I'm going to use for this actually has the American flag on. So anyway, into my first game, I've got David Beckham, who nicely put away that finish here. I remember this opponent in particular. He wasn't that good, not to be like patronising if he's watching or anything, but it was the kind of game where you're playing and you're thinking the only way I'm really going to lose this is if I mess up, make a silly mistake. I had a fair few chances. Obviously I didn't score many goals, so I'm not showing you that many highlights, but I was pretty much in control here, and you can see towards the end of the game, had a few more chances, but got a nice little 1-0, just a nice easy way to start it off. I think that was David Beckham's first goal for me, perhaps. I don't know, I can't remember actually what happened in the last one. It's been a few weeks, but I know you guys like to see Team Scribs. You can see there I've got Landon Donovan, Thierry Henry. For my full team, actually, it's just the same team as the one I had in the last episode. So if you want to see the full lineup, you can check out the last episode. Here's a team now with hardly any chemistry at all, so I don't know what this guy is playing at. They're called the Darren Bent boys, but it doesn't look like he has Darren Bent. He's got very good individual players, but no chemistry. I mean, he's got Balotelli, is that Dribble Cisse and Dean Sturridge, I think. Anyway, 28 minutes in, and he does get a nice goal actually, and I was kind of disappointed to concede this one, because I remember he wasn't really having many opportunities. I think I'd had a couple of shots and he hadn't had nothing. Just before half time now, it looks like a lost cause down the right hand side here, but I managed to whip the ball in, and Thierry Henry nicely guides that header in. At the start of this I was going to have an all USA team, but I thought, you know what, I might just throw a few MLS in there, won't affect the chemistry too much. Here you can see 59th minute now, and David Beckham guides that into the bottom left hand corner. I love that technique he used for the header. You don't often see that, where they don't jump up, you know, they just wait for it to come onto their head and then just guide it into the far corner. So that was a nice finish there for 2-1. Team Scribs versus Darren Bent boys, and then he quit when I scored that goal, which is a disappointment. But the one thing that is good is it seems that EA have fixed the thing with Virgin Media Hubs, where it actually disconnects you, and actually got the win. Anyway, now I have this Brazilian team. This guy looked a bit tasty. He's got really good players, 100% chemistry, and he danced around me here in the 3rd minute and put that one away with Neymar. And I'm thinking, okay, this could be a bit of a pasting. This could be a little bit embarrassing. 3 minutes in, he just run around my defence like they weren't there. And one of my best things is managing to get the ball off of people, so I was a bit worried there. 55 minutes in here. We've got Beckham on the ball. Not really much pace on Beckham, but he plays the perfect ball through to Donovan, and I didn't mess around. I just pressed shoot, to be honest with you, and luckily it went in. Sometimes it's tricky to decide what to do in those kinds of opportunities, but I went for just a simple shot and it worked. I was surprised he wasn't offside actually. Pretty close, but never mind. Landon Donovan on the score sheet again. Now here I get a free kick in the 87th minute. It's 1-1 into the 87th minute. I have never scored a free kick before in FIFA, and all my free kicks have been really terrible. David Beckham steps up and scores this one. I was really excited. It was probably the worst free kick you'll ever see that actually goes in. It wasn't in the corner. It wasn't a good height. I got really lucky, I'll be honest. But I don't know, it went in, so it kind of had that good feeling of scoring a goal. And then in stoppage time, Beckham threw again, tried the simple finesse finish, didn't work, goes for the volley and gets a lucky bounce off the goalkeeper there. So a game that I thought I'd lost, to be honest. It was 1-0 to him for most of the game, equalised in second half, and then got the winner right in the 87th minute. I end up winning 3-1. I guess he looks more comfortable than it was. He didn't really have too many opportunities. He wasn't like all over me or anything, but I got a decent win there. I think the final score flattered me a little bit there. And now we have FC Matoba. Interesting looking team, good chemistry, some good players in there. Starting off here in the 21st minute, and it was just weird defending. I don't know why I didn't manage to get that out, but my player on the line there kind of threw himself upside down to try and clear it. Unfortunately he didn't get it, and there's Bar there. I think that's a new Newcastle striker actually. Look, that was just weird. Here we go, 43rd minute, and this was a good little shot. When he actually struck this I thought, no, it's too slow, it's going wide, but what do you know, it kind of curled gently. Nice celebration there. It kind of curled gently into the bottom corner. You'll see here, I think. It's a kind of a weird shot, but it worked and it went in. So I guess well done to him. 71st minute there, and he scores a screamer here. Wasn't far out, but it was a nice volley. This Giovinco, or however you'd say it, was a really fast player. He's quite small, but he's fast, and obviously he's got a good shot on him. And to be honest, I kind of just lost all composure in the end and ended up conceding 4. I think I kind of gave up after 2 or 3, to be honest with you, and I wasn't too bothered because I'd already had a couple of wins, and I'd played quite well overall. So I kind of just let this guy have this one without really letting it get me down. I did have some opportunities, but I didn't really want to show you them all because they were kind of half opportunities, but I just put that one in there to show you that it wasn't all bad. I did have some shots on that. It wasn't a complete walkover for that guy. Anyway, I think, what was that, 2 wins? Well, 3 I suppose if you include the guy who disconnected, and quite a bad loss at the end, but what do you know, not so bad. I think what I might do this series is try and get enough coins so that I can buy that win guy, the defensive player. I think he's a centre back and he's got 96 pace or something ridiculous. So I've got 4,000 coins. He costs about 30,000. So anyway, I hope you enjoy these FIFA videos. For those of you who are into the FIFA, I'll try and get another one up as soon as possible, and don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you do enjoy these, because it encourages me to keep going with the FIFA. Every time you get a bit of feedback, I always think, oh yeah, maybe I'll create another one of those. You know, if people enjoy watching it, I'm happy to provide the content. So like I said, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys soon.